Number 6. Budding Keyhole. Illyria Castle was filled with the stench of blood. The palace guards were exterminated, and the building laid in ruins. The air was stagnant, and corpses were strewn about the halls. The kingdom's foundation was lost. At its center was Raven the Undying Disease, a man with an invulnerable body and an eternal life. As one of the 3 associates of that man, the creator of the gears and the ringleader of everything that transpired, his appearance confirmed that man's participation. The situation became far more grave. To Soul, it wasn't a premonition or prediction, but rather an understanding of and a mystery at the same time. Unable to find the reason behind the endless onslaught of the Visuel, the war waged on.
How about the castle? Did you find the key?
I don't know. Our sisters aren't coming back. They're strong. Those weird humans are strong.
Maybe it was a mistake to let them go. I should kill them now, before they get in my way again.
They're here.
Perfect.
What a coincidence! We were thinking the same thing.
Soul. The key. You give me a headache. But something's wrong. What is making me feel so sick? The response is a little different. I have to find out. I have to find out.
I'm only gonna ask you once. What is your purpose?
Errands for Mother.
Huh?
In that case, go to hell.
These are... What the... You can already summon servants on your own?
Thanks to that pain-in-the-ass tuning, a diatonic composition is the best I can do.
Destroy Valentine's Master Ghost. Cool. Organ. Press left to open the organ. Following in this menu, make a contract with a servant. Marching route within the summoned servants. Convert items. Acquire skills, contacts, conversations. Acquiring skills that require mana. This battle still continues even when the organ is open. Just X on the screen. Change tab left to right. This is a lot of information to take in like a thing. Words. Servant you want to summon, press A. Cannot summon some servants unless they make a contract with them. Need mana to do this. Okay. That's a lot of info, but I think
Now they're serious.
I got
I'm
it.
sure you can fight 'em off. Use the organ.
Organs.
The organ is a power that uses mana to summon servants, instruct marches, acquire skills, and transmute items. Oh, and I think you can call servants besides the drill now. But you need time to complete a contract first. You can't summon some of them without one. Servants who haven't made a contract can't be summoned. There's so many things I need to explain. I don't know where to start.
Quit worrying. I'll figure it out as I go.
Oh, and one more thing. You can see where your servants are on the map, but you can't spot your enemies. But if your servants spot the enemy, they appear on the map, don't you know?
It's amazing it can go through so many commands. This spell sure is something. I'll need to get a grasp of the geography. Where's Valentine's Master Ghost?
Under attack.
I don't think you're... Yeah, she wasn't supposed to be up there. I'm pretty sure. I can't even... Oh, wait a minute. I can. What the... Whoa. Yep, you're not supposed to go down there. That's weird.
What a pain in the ass. What a drag.
Alright. Taking over the whole board. Now all that's left is just to get the main. They're all just kind of grouped here. So use a bomb. Use this battery rod thing, which you put this down and it attacks continuously or something, I guess. Throw out a super. You know, just casual. Oh, I got knocked out of it.
You don't have much energy left. You should probably chug a potion.
I have like a resurrection item, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I died. Whatever, resurrect though. Man, full life is nice. I don't know if I'm gonna hit anything with this. Nope. Man. Oh, there's Valentine. That's her to show up. Man, that life bar is shaking, shaking, shaking around. I just have to hit it once. There we go. I think I was prolonging that a little bit more than I needed to. Hooray!
You bored me out of my... Did we do it?
I've been discorded. It's probably pain. So this is what pain is.
What's with her? What's she talking about?
With pain like this, I can't run errands properly. I need to reorganize myself.
Think you can run?
There was a misunderstanding. Sin,
Huh? Oh, what?
I like you.
Huh?
Damn it. We messed up. Did you track her?
My bad.
Yes.
Chill, chill. Let's just focus on saving the king for now, huh?
Can you?
There's a person I want to introduce you to. He's a genius at using magic. He may know something.
Take me to him. Sin, you stay here.
What? Why? Of all the places, it's the castle. I don't want to be left behind here.
Keep an eye on the king. No detours.
You can teleport. What do you mean, no detours?
Complete.
Alright, I didn't quite understand the menu to summon dudes because I was pressing Y. I'm not used to using an Xbox controller. You have to press X to open up to summon dudes, but I was pressing Y and I was just bringing them items. Something kind of weird about this this game. If you go on the Steam community page, you see a bunch of pictures of Valentine, like her in-game model, and it's just a bunch of weird like upskirt shots. I have no idea why. There's like color variations and everything. I'm like, first of all, who, and second of all, why here? What? Why would you share that? Number 7. Cynical Wise Man. Along the way, Sol was continuously in hesitation. The girl named Valentine and her persistence in attacking Illyria. Her motives were unclear. Was she after the gears? What was her relation with that man? Ugh, again? There was a sudden noise in his head, and his vision blurred. It happened the moment he thought of Valentine. It could only be explained as noise. That sensation racked Sol's head again and interrupted his train of thought. Having the slight hope that Kai may know something, Sol followed in Izuna's lead, since he seemed to have an idea on how to deal with the seal. Oh, that looks pretty cool. This looks like a Final Fantasy X area. Maybe because there's so much water.
Doctor! We're here!
What?
It's rare of you to bring a
Oh.
guest here, Izuna.
It's Paradigm.
What is he? A bird? A gear?
Indeed, but you need to make a correction. I'm a dragon, not a bird.
Izuna, what the hell?
Chill, chill! They're a harmless group of gears, don't you know? And this is the genius in using magic at...
It's rare to find harmless gears.
This is the last resort for those unlucky gears that gained self-consciousness when the curse of justice was broken. Living on this deserted island, away from the public's eye, avoids any complications with humans. Don't you see it?
With a bird as their leader, huh?
That's Dragon! Who is this rude monkey?
What about the humanoids?
They were here, but humanoids are never satisfied. They multiply like rabbits and eat up possibilities through mutual destruction. A low-grade species they are. They all left.
Some paradise.
There are no humanoids after all. But true, it's not as much of a paradise as it looks.
What do you mean?
Valentine's army. They suddenly appear out of nowhere and terminate any gears they come across. You're talking about the recent disappearance of gears, right? We are also being targeted. But it looks like you didn't know about that. Izuna, what's the reason behind bringing this monkey here?
The king was sealed with a magic spell. I tried touching it, but I couldn't do anything against the encrypted cord, you know?
The king, Kai Kisk? Leave him be. For the scale of conspiracy we're dealing with here, he's a cheap topic.
Conspiracy? Did I hear that right? Bastard. What do you know?
You're rather rude for someone who's asking me a favor.
Sorry, but I'm in a rush. You're coming with me, Chicken Man, whether you like it or not.
If you want me to help, you need a new attitude. And again, I am a dragon.
What? Silence, Doctor. What? Ah. This is so weird. Soldier types 1. Soldier type for each servant. Depending on type of servant will have points they are good against, some they're not. Oh, okay, melee is a circle. Strong against mobile. Weak to armored soldiers and ranged soldiers. Armored is a square. Close combat unit that excels in attack and defense. Strong against melee soldiers. Star. Magic soldiers. Oh, there's too much. There's too many and not enough, like, actual, like, unique symbols to... whatever. Mobile units. Ranged units. Magic units. You can determine a servant's type by looking at the symbol at its feet. Oh, really? So the type's hint. Servants won't be able to win. Verify the type each side and throw a type that is strong against your opponents. Circle, square, triangle. You know what? I'm just gonna get a piece of paper out and draw these symbols down in a circle and draw little arrows in between that point to which one beats what. So what we got here? Circle. Use a square. If it's a square, use a triangle. I'm learning. If it's a triangle, use a melee. Okay, I thought there were more units than that. Let's keep this basic rule in mind, you'll have the upper hand in battle. Hang on, there were stars and stuff. Ranged units. Long-range support type unit uses fire for its main attack. Strong against melee and magic. Weak to armored. Okay. So, armored also beats up arrow, my favorite elements on the periodic table. But it's good at getting rid of those and those. And magics, stars, they're strong against armoreds and weak to mobile and ranged. Okay. This isn't quite a circle, but it'll do, I think. And yeah, that's it.
There's a battle to be won. Mission mortal.
Give me some reinforcements right off the bat.
What a pain in the ass.
Summons. Okay, right. That one. Okay, so this is a melee. Hang on, what is he? I don't see what he has yet, so I'll just make some of these. 7 to 1.
Being you might have already noticed, but servants have soldier types, you know.
Soldier types. The classes that represent the characteristics of servants?
Yep. There's the standard fare melee unit, the armored unit that excels in combat, and the agile mobile unit. Each of these 3 types of soldiers has strong points and weak points.
The melee unit is stronger than the mobile unit, the armored unit is stronger than the melee unit, and the mobile unit trumps the armored one. In other words, it's a three-way standoff. So check up on the servants the doctor sends out. If you select the right one, you should be able to counter them, you know.
You think that thin veneer of knowledge will help him? At any rate, Izuna, why did you bring such a rude man here? What makes you think I will cooperate with the likes of him?
Well, we started off on the wrong foot, but he's exactly what you asked for, yeah? His name is Sol. He's the scientist that went by the name of Frederick a long time ago.
What? This is the man? I see. You certainly can't judge a book by its cover. In that case, you have my consent. Very well. Let us see if you have what it takes to know the conspiracy. Try to defeat me.
Quit your yapping.
I thought you were just reckless, but it looked like you could hold your own. I want you to tell me something. What drives you to risk your life so? Is it loyalty or patriotism? Or does it hurt your pride to speak with a beast like me?
The king's time is short. That boy may be the world's last line of defense. If he dies and if something happens, the people will lose their leader and fall into a state of panic. It'll be the Crusades all over again.
Such a typical and boring answer. Something interests me. What did you mean by if something happens?
Who knows? That something is what Valentine has planned.
You're mistaken. You refer to Valentine as if she's a balloon ready to burst. But her plans alone can't be compared to a great war like the Crusades.
Who you say?
You're worried that that man is threatening the world once again.
Just who the hell are you?
Call me Dr. Pound. I may sound foolish for saying this, but I'm a fan of your
Alright, that wasn't so hard. I think I'm getting used to it.
I can't believe we've been to this pathetic strategy.
You bored me out of my mind.
I'll be brief. If you're the scientist from 100 years ago, you can guess the origin of magic, can't you, Frederick?
Magic. A scientific impossibility. A power close to omnipotence. All of it is information of an unknown origin. However, there was no room to question that kind of innovative resource. At that time, scholars who were in a precarious position between technological progress and environmental ethics jumped on it like moths to a flame. Like me, and that man too. And as we studied this energy that shouldn't exist in this world, a theory arose. That is the backyard, a superior dimension. Roughly put, it's a world that can rewrite the rules of this universe in any way it wants.
Good. Now the main question. What if we developed a program where magic could gain access and enter the backyard?
Impossible. By the time magic reached scientists' hands, only the surface level was accessible. Its inner framework was not.
That's where the past you don't know comes in. The gear cells. You are aware that the cells constituting us gears are created from the applied technology of magic, right? However, the gear cells that man completed contained unknown technologies that you yourself said were impossible.
But if we assume that's true, it's possible that humanity can enter the backyard. Then Valentine, she's destroying any footholds.
Yes. In other words, the disassembly of gears is a sublimation.
But what will that accomplish? If she can freely access the backyard, then she can also mess with the world's fate. She'd be able to do whatever she wants.
Just because you can get into the backyard doesn't mean that you can do things right away. In that case, Valentine is probably sublimating gears to prevent others from trespassing so that she can do something.
How did you come to that conclusion?
I was only successful once, but I was able to get a glimpse of the backyard. There, I confirmed that an artificial isolated space was created.
What?
That quarantine space was arranged in a way that isolates the area that constitutes the present world from the outside. I named that space the Cube.
A man-made space within the backyard? That's hard to believe.
Its creator is probably that man, the Gear Maker. I don't blame you for being surprised. A drop of water becomes a drop of water only when it obtains a location where it can actually trickle. And when that drop of water is thrown into the sea, there is nothing left to identify that drop, nor is there a method to restore it to its former shape. Mankind can be seen as a drop of water in the backyard. If a human did create the cube, then he is the only one who could make the impossible possible.
No doubt.
The problem is, what is that man trying to do with the cube? If he can hack into the backyard's cord, he can change the present world in any way he wants. It will probably be easy for him to cause an unprecedented disaster.
So that something is that man's plot. And he's using Valentine for that cause.
I'm afraid so. That's why, in order to figure everything out, I was interested in the one who had ties to that man. But I never imagined that Izuna would bring you before me in this manner.
I see. I thought it was strange for him to be Kai's messenger.
My apologies. I meant for it to be short, but it took too long.
Hey, we have pursuers!
What a pain in the ass.
Be careful, Frederick. They seem to have new soldier types.
Mission complete.
Man, what an RPG. But it's good though, I guess. Number 8, Water Drop. It's extremely rare for gears, which were created as living weapons, to have a mind of their own. Furthermore, most gears, harmful or not, were disposed of after the Crusades, making it difficult for even Soul, who made a living off the bounty of gears, to encounter them. But who would have thought that these standalone gears, which weren't even supposed to exist, were living in a place like this, forming a community and starting a civilization? To repeat Paradigm's hypothesis, that man made a cube, an isolated space in the backyard, and is scheming something, oh goody. In order to go unhindered, he has Valentine exterminate gears, which function as keys to enter the cube. Soul may not like it, but he has no choice but to accept Dr. Paradigm's insight. The party got a hint in resolving the calamity when went back on the road and was attacked by the Visual again. Destroy Valentine's Master Ghost, yeah. Soldier types 2, ranged units. Firearms, main attack match. You already told me that. Ranged units, support units, go into battle alone. The chances of winning are slim. Make them travel with melee or armored unit intensify squads. Armored support type has range attack. Yeah, okay. I think I get it.
There's a battle to be won. Mission start.
Who would have thought Valentine herself would show up? We should fight together on this one. Any objections? You already know the soldier types, correct? Don't move without thinking, okay?
All right. I got all my whole crew together now. Bunch of blades and a pencil guy somewhere in there. We're just gonna storm her base, Valentine's base. Apparently, Paradigm's troops are also in here somewhere. That's kind of cool. I game overed on this one a couple times because Paradigm's. Oh God, there's a time limit too. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I can't go through it one more time. No! No! Just let me look at that. Okay, we're just gonna hit it freeform. I game overed a couple times earlier because Paradigm's health bar also counts as a game over, and I didn't know that right away. Ugh. Oh, jeez. She's still doing a bunch of attacks over there.
You bored me out of my mind.
Even a battle-hardened soldier can't match perfectly crafted strategy.
Nice.
Well, in that case, there is no point in us staying here. We Gears will join the fight. First, though, we have to save that Kai Kisk.
Do you know how?
I have to examine it first, but if it's the same type of key used in the outer wall that conceals the cube, I may have a solution. My research scores are hidden in the Underworld Hill. We need to head there first.
Underworld Hill?
It's my den we passed earlier.
I thought I said we're not gonna take any detours.
Mission complete.
Nice. Why wouldn't it at least like automatically go down? I have to manually go down there to look at what I got for treasures. Ugh.
Underworld Hill.
Let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep down Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere.